Welcome back again. Today in this video we are going to discuss about assignment in Python. How to play with assignment in Python. Okay. So Python uses this equal to symbol. This is actually called as an assignment symbol in Python. So Python uses the equal symbol or assignment symbol for the assignment. In this lecture we will cover how variable assignments works in Python and how to use it in your code. Okay. Now so basic assignment is nothing but generally if you want to initiate or declare a variable, we used to do like this, right? So we are assigning a value to the variable. Yesterday's in previous video we discussed about this variable and how to define a variable, but now we are talking about assignment. You can see assignment is nothing but this equal to symbol. So I am going to assign a value called 5 to this variable I. Okay, so this will helps us to assign a value to the variable. Okay, so now this what it is saying is, in Python you can assign a value to a variable using the equal to operator. The variable will then hold the value you have assigned to it. Okay, next, assignment of one variable's value to another variable. That means this is the value for this I variable, right? So now I am, what it is saying is, we can assign this one variable's value to another variable also. So indirectly how we can say, for example, I'm taking a variable j and I'm going to assign a value to it. Here I am assigning a value called I. Okay, so I have just assigned. So let's print this once and we'll see the output. Okay, so I'm going to print value of j. Okay, I want to know what is the value that is stored in j. Okay, so now I'm going to run the code. We'll see the output. So the output is 5. How it is worked in the sense, here you assigned a value 5 to variable I, and again you have assigned a this variable to another variable. Okay, that's what it means, right? So you are assigning this variable called I to j. So now you are printing the value of j. Okay, whatever the value it is storing in j, it's going to print. This is what does it mean. Okay, so now I'm going to here here let's see with an expressions. Using expressions in assignment, the right hand side of the, let's remove this, the right hand side of the equal to operator, this is equal to operator. The right hand side, what is their value, and the left hand side, what is their variable. Okay, so the right hand side of the equal to operator can also be an expression. So this could be written as an expression also, not like a value or a variable. We can write it as an expression also. So here what it is saying is, I can show you. So in this example they are taking 2 asterisk I, and the expression will be evaluated first and then result will be assigned to the variable. Okay, first what it will do, first the expression whatever there in the right hand side of the assignment operator, this is going to be evaluated first. Okay, so now here I have given expression like 2 into I. So I want to define I also, right? So I'm going to take I is equals to some value, so-called value. I'm taking 3. So now I'm going to assign this 2 into 3 is equals to j. That means I'm going to printing, and we'll see the output here. Just guess the output. The output will be 6. How it is 6? You know, this I value is assigned to 2 multiplied by I. That means 2 multiplied by 3. When you are going to print the j value, the output is 6. This is how it will work. Okay, so this another thing, the equal to symbol is in programming versus mathematics. So in general we will see equal to symbol in mathematics. Here we could see equal to symbol in Python. So what is the difference in between both? In Python programming, the equal to symbol doesn't denote equality as in mathematics but represents an assignment. So the value of expression on the right hand side is assigned to the variable on the left hand side. You can't do it you can't do it the other way around. Python will raise as a syntax error. So for example, here what I can say, instead of giving I is equals to 3, I will give 3 is equals to I. Okay, and I'm going to print I. So let's see what is the output. It will definitely throw an error. That's what it is saying. The statement cannot assign a literal here. Maybe you mean equal equal instead of equal, right? So this double equal has a different meaning. We will discuss in the upcoming videos. So for now, I'm saying directly we cannot give the value to the left hand side. Okay, whatever the value or an expression or a variable you are giving, you should give it in right hand side only, not to the left hand side. Okay, and what it is saying is assignments involving operations. So here, so you can perform operations in your assignments such as adding two variable together. So what it is saying is, I will take an example here as it is given here, and num2 is equals to 3. So I have taken a value called 5 into num1, and this 3 is also going to store in num2. So what I want to do is, I want to sum up these two values. I want to know the total value of this. So in that case, what you will do? So as I explained before, I will take a variable and I will assign the values of this variables. Okay, how can I assign the values of the variables? I can take num1 into or num1 plus num2. Okay, so now I am going to directly print the variable sum. Let's see the output here. So the output is 8. That means 5 plus 8, 5 plus 3 is nothing but 8. Okay, so multiple assignments going onwards, you will get a complex things. Just adjust with it and practice more. Multiple assignments and operations. Python allows you to perform operations with multiple variables. So here it is just an example. I will remove this. Here also I can perform with an example, but I will take this example. A is equals to 5, B is equals to 6, and C is equals to 7. So now I want to sum up all these values. So how can you do this? A plus B plus C. So I'm going to print the total. I'm going to print the total value here. So I'm going to print it. Print sum. So guess the output. It should be 18. Yes. Got my point? So updating variables value. So here you can update a variable's value based on its current value. For example, you can increment a variable value by 1. So according to this example, have you understand this statement? So you can update a variable's value based on its current value. For example, you can increment a variable value by 1. So index is equals to 0 and index is equals to, you can increment it. So how can you increment it? You can increment, I want to increment it by 1 or 2, or for now I'm giving 1. So I'm going to print every time it is coming. I don't know why. So 1. Oh my god. So here I'm going to print index because I want to know the value which is stored in index. So here the value 0 is stored in index variable, and again I want to increment it by 1. So what can I do? How can I do it? So I want to take the same variable name and use it. So here index, what does it represents? Index value is 0. 0 plus 1, when you print it, we'll see the output. 0 plus 1 is always 1. So the output is 1. So the next is also, what I will do is, I can, yeah, here you can see. Now you printed it, right? So I want to do it one more time. So index into 3 or 2. Okay. Now I'm gonna print index. So let's see the output. Oh, 1 and 2. So you got my point here. In the first case for this 3 lines of code, you got an output with 1. You know how it is, and this 1 is again applied here. So 1 is equals to 1 into 2, and again I'm going to print it. So print index, print 1 into 2 is equals to 2. So the answer is 2. Okay, this is how it will work. So you can work with multiple examples, multiple values you can assign, and multiple expressions you can do. And now I'm going to give you some few examples for practice. So let's practice with it. So what it is saying is create a variable number with an initial value 0. So I'm taking number, the value assigned to the number is 10, and multiply the value by 5 and print it. So what it is saying is I want to multiply it. Multiply the value by 5. Okay. After multiplying, how where should we need to store? In a variable only, right? So I'm taking this. Okay. So now I'm gonna print it. Guess the output 50. So 10 is assigned to number and number is 10. 10 into 5, 50. Okay. So now again what it is saying is increase the value by 5 and print it. So again it is asking to increase the value by 5, and you should assign it to some variable which is nothing but number. Again you should print number. So I'm gonna print it. The output is, guess it, 55. Okay, in the first 3 lines like before, you got a 50, and the next this 50 is added to 5 and it is assigned to number. When you print this number, you got an output 55. So you got it right without confusions. Don't make it hard. Okay, next what it is asking is decrease the value by 5 and print it. So I'm going to decrease the value by number by 5, and I'm going to assign it number is equals to number minus 5, and I'm gonna print it. So print number. So let's see the output. So in this case 50, you know right how it is applied. So 55 minus 5 is nothing but 50. And next it is asking another one, divide the value by 5 and print it. So I'm going to divide the value by 5, and again I'm assigning it to a variable number, and I have to print it. Print number. So run this code, you will get an output. Yeah, 10.0. You know why, right? This 55 minus 5, 50. Again this 50 by 5 is nothing but 10.0. Okay, so this is how you got an idea, right, on this example. Okay, so fun fact is, did you know in Python you can perform a chained assignment to assign a single value to multiple variables simultaneously? For example, you can write x is equals to y is equals to z is equals to the same value called 10. You can assign the same value to all the variables like this, and when you want to print value of x, again print value of y, again print value of z. Okay, so now every value for a variable is 10 only. So hope you got an idea on this, how to assign, how assignment operator will work. Okay, so do more practice or with more examples and more expressions. And thanks for watching. Do subscribe for more videos.